cheers. Hey, yo, good morning. Coming at you from the moon. What's up? What's up? Coming at you guys from the moon. What do you guys think? How did I get on the moon? How did I get here? That's right. What's up? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome back to another crypto live stream. Things are getting pretty exciting, obviously. We are on the moon, reporting from the moon. What's up? Hey, XRP moon. XRP moon. That's right. What are you guys up to? How's your Sunday? What's up? We're gonna turn this down. Let's turn this up. Turn it down. Turn it up. Turn it down. Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? Cheers. Good morning. Pew, pew. What's up? Good day. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Welcome back to another Crypto Live. Getting kind of fancy. If you guys didn't see yesterday, we got a new setup. We're on the moon now. We're actually wherever we want to be. We're mobile. We're live. We're worldwide. We're international. We were downtown Austin yesterday on the boardwalk. Sunrise. It was real nice. Had a good time. Happy to do it. Happy to be here. As you know, what we've been doing, a new format. We go live every morning, 11:30. The goal is to get a little moment, chat with you, share some information, say what's up, and usually break down the videos that we just put up or talk about other YouTubers' videos or talk about information and news relevant usually to XRP and crypto. What's going on with that? How do we do it? How do we do that? The best way we do, chopping through the FUD and staying ahead of the FOMO. Nothing better than making money with emerging technology, especially with the gains in crypto, how much you can actually gain when there's a good bull run, when there's a good, a good turnover, a good multiplier applied. So crypto has this magical way of taking your money, a bunch of money, or making you a bunch of money. It's really, really good at that, really fast at that. So just thinking about staying on top of the information, not trying to blow any crazy steam up your arses, just doing the real. How is it going? What's up? You did a live stream, bro? How come I was not in? I didn't know. How come I didn't know about your live stream? I feel like I was left out. I feel like I got left out of this. What happened? Why was I left out of your live stream? What is all right, let's go through and say hey to the room. Let's switch over to this screen real quick. That's right, we got something you were gonna look at. We got a bunch of things to look at, actually. A bunch of people calling for prices, a bunch of people saying ridiculous stuff, and we got a whole new setup. So we're gonna be here for a minute. Get ready. First and foremost, let's say hey to all the beautiful people in here. Richard Morgan, what's up, my man? Richard, what's up? Cheers. 1 million per XRP, he says. Leonardo DiCapri, hello. First, you were second. Richard, nope. He was first. What is up, Leeward? What's up, Seth? How's it going, Kyle? Cao Jong, Nicholas T. Woom, Wilson. What's up, Rob Casey? LD, Andreas, T-Bo, my man. What's up, Mitch88? What's up, Techhead, Locos Free, hello. What's going on, everybody? David White, cool. Jack Malone, Scott, Amal, Grind. What's up, my man? Grind, Kickboy, Chisme, Jack Malone. Is this live? Yeah, this is live, bro. We upped this. We upped the deal. We decided to get. Whoops. Mess that transition up. We decided to get a little upgrade. We're doing it right. This is live. This is our setup now. We're on the moon. We're reporting in from the moon. We have a breaking update for the moon. You guys ready for any breaking news from the moon? I mean, I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for breaking news from the moon. Kung Fu News. So yes, this is live. Jack Malone, T. Woom, what's up? Angel, Angelique, Henrique, hello. Tom, hello. Fahad, hello. Leward, hello. Junkies, the shovel, what is up? So good to see you all. How are you? What is up? Gabriel, what's up? That's right. Did you see any Russians on the moon? There's definitely some Chinese building fake moons. That's that video we just put up. They're definitely trying to build a fake moon. What's up, Mario? My man. Anybody watch that Susie video? You like that fake moon video, bro? I almost didn't make that video, and I was like, this is just too. It's too good. Like it's such a big thing, and no one's talking about it. So yeah, I'm actually in China. I'm actually on the fake moon. I'm on the fake moon. The fake moon. Yes. How long till SIBO starts? It's probably 24, 12, 18 hours. I don't know. Yeah, 24 hours or so. Yes, never mind that. Never mind that. This is the real moon. It's not the Chinese moon. I take it back. I take it back. I'm not on the fake moon. I'm on the real moon, where the real moons happen. That's right. There's nothing up here except for me and a bunch of XRP supporters. A bunch of XRP holders. Hey, wait, you guys are here. Hey, like there you are. Well, this is about how it goes. We're going to say hey, and then we're going to bounce over here, and we got to run this thing because we're talking about money. Let's run this. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary, and I'm not offering financial advice. I'm looking at information and reviewing it with you. Also, before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click that like button to show support to our channel, and click that bell to get notifications for whenever I post videos next. So yeah, welcome back. Cheers. Smash that like button. Smashy the like button. Just hit the like button down there and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, bro, it's really easy to mine crypto on the moon because there's no gravity and it's really cold. So it's a really great mining conditions. This is not the fake moon. This is not fake. I'm on the moon. Why do you not believe me? Why do you not believe me? SIBOS is 4 hours away. Exactly. Yeah, totally. What's that real? Why don't I have a spacesuit? I don't need a moon suit. I don't need a moon suit. So what's happening in the crypto world? You guys paid attention to the price at all? Man, I went to this sweet yoga dance festival all yesterday. I turned my phone off. I just stopped paying attention to crypto and left. I left you guys behind. Actually, I put up a bunch of stories on my Instagram if you guys wanted to see the madness, but it was a good time. Great oldies. Lots of yoga. Probably did like 3 hours of yoga and then danced our hearts out. It was a good time. Shout out to anybody, if anybody was there that's in the stream. Hey, cheers. It was good times. We're going down on you loons. You're going down on us? Bro, you don't even know me. Is Temenos or at SIBOS or Swift? What is Temenos at SIBOS? Or is it Swift? Swift puts on SIBOS. SIBOS is an event run by Swift. $210 billion in the crypto market today. Bitcoin's up to 6520. Seeing a little bit of green across the top 10 other than Stellar. Ethereum's 206. XRP's right above 46 cents. Bitcoin Cash 455. EOS 546. Stellar 24 cents. Litecoin 53. Tether still 98 cents. Tether still 98 cents. There's something weird happening there. Could be bad. We've talked about that before. We could go into it more if you guys need a refresher. When is Temenos meeting? When is Temenos meeting? Nothing comes out at SIBOS, I doubt. That's what I'm feeling too. I think people are really excited about SIBOS, but I don't know. Did you guys watch my SIBOS price after SIBOS, XRP price after SIBOS video? So we had some rumors. There was a couple people talking about XRP price rumors. I think I saw Bachman retweeting some ridiculous screenshot of Susie's vid, and I'm calling her out. So we're gonna look at that. We got a couple other things to do, and we're gonna start piling through it. We got a lot of stuff to do. So what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about that? XRP moon. XRP moon. XRP. Hey, thanks, AKA Action. I appreciate your support. It means a lot. Yeah, we got a new setup where we're going to be basically dropping vids like we do, going live every morning like we do, and talking about the videos and the news and any information that seems relevant to you about how, why, when, let's make money, like let's make money and not lose money. Let's understand the technology. In fact, let's be able to have a conversation about how this stuff works. So when we go to, if CKJ's in the room and he wants to learn about like how to grill and burn LTC fams, that's important stuff. That's what we're here for. It's really easy to recognize when people won't be part of a conversation though. Like if you're having a conversation with someone and they're not able to even be receptive to listening to the points or even giving a little bit or having a narrative or a discussion, it's not even worth it. You can't have a discussion with someone who's an LTC fanatic or a BTC fanatic or maximalist. If they're not going to even listen to you, then it's a very, very challenging conversation. It's not a conversation at all. It's not a conversation at all. Then you got to go Super Saiyan. And then you know how that goes. Then you get tossed right out. You get thrown right out. You can go right in. You can go in, but you'll get thrown right out. Baby, bye, bye, bye. Yes, exactly. It's a lot of time to kill here. A lot of people, I think, really just getting really good at hyping. I don't know how to say it better than that. I want to hype you guys up about XRP, but I want it to be real. I want it to be like real facts and like real legit stuff, you know? And we talk about this. We talk about the facts all the time about why XRP is better from a million different standpoints. But at some point, going back to the foundation, going back to the narrative, the beginning, I think we have a lot of people joining crypto for the first time. People that maybe are thinking like, oh man, I don't even know where the narrative begins. What's a wallet? What's a digital wallet? How do I hold tokens? What's the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum? What's the difference between Ethereum and XRP? I think there's a lot of time to kill as your people are saying, like we don't really know. People are acting like there's a bunch of breaking news and there's a lot of new partners coming on and there's a lot of potential with Ripple. Ripple's always just showing up and doing a really good job. They're continually showing up at all the events and taking names and doing all the handshaking and elbow rubbing. But in reality, feels like a very much lull in the progression or the adoption of crypto right now, mostly because of the clampdown, the regulatory clampdown that we've experienced with China, India. And hey, what do you guys think about this thing? It's kind of cool. This is finally the final piece came for the setup. So we're pretty much rocking out. New setup. Good news. Look at the moon. We are on the moon, guys. Good news. Yeah, good news often is not very good for XRP. Check my Twitter, bro. Kickboy, I'm there. It's often not the best when we get good news. We see a lot of good news and then we see a lot of price drops. And in fact, what's crazy, don't believe the hype, public enemy hotkey, sold. I'm sold on that. I'm sold on that idea. You don't need to tell me twice. You don't gotta tell me twice a good idea. And honestly, yeah, smart people are in XRP. You don't gotta tell people a good idea twice. Usually. This just got sent over by Kickboy. Thanks, Maine. What's up? International payments, NPP, has the potential to be highly interoperable with other value transfer mechanisms, including SwiftNet, Fin Global Payments, and Ripple's International Payment Network. You guys can't see this. I'm going to switch screens.
I'm not
Sometimes
and I'm not offering financial advice.
I don't turn those off when I come back, and then it does that. It's not cool. I know. It's rough. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. We're learning. We're learning together. Okay. So the international payments. Thanks, Kickboy, for sending this over. Talking about this. Yeah, it's a screenshot of Ripple and Swift, what might be announced. People are thinking. This is really interesting. Honestly, I'm glad you sent this over. Yeah, the information here is 2 years old. So what people are saying is they think maybe. What's up? What's up, Body Sculpting? My man, what's up, dude? How are you? Thanks for the support. Any news on Tron? We can look at that. We can look at some. There's Tron transactions. Tron transactions surpassed Ethereum's the other day. How about that? That's pretty cool. So the SwiftNet, Fin Global Payment, and Ripple's International Payment Network for customers transferring funds internationally. And this is what people have been, I think, speculating about possibly being announced. The reality is that this is 2-year-old news, as Kickboy said when he sent it over. This news is 2 years old. So it might be that this back layer was built a long time ago. This back layer, wow, oh, I'm right outside the moon there. the back layer of this, like the protocol, not really the protocol layer because it's not really a protocol, but the solution layer, the infrastructure layer of this might have been built out 2 years ago. XRapid might not have been live, obviously wasn't live until just the 21 days ago. So there is potential that we again don't know. And I think I saw something this morning that I wanted to point out, and it was a comment on my YouTube. Sometimes I make really stupid videos. Sometimes I make really smart videos. Sometimes I make just plain YouTube videos, and you never know. There's everywhere in between. I'm looking down here. You guys are up here. I feel like it's a little bit of a discrepancy. I want to move it back over here maybe. I don't know. So there's a weird thing that happens, where like I make really good videos and make really shitty videos, but sometimes the best information is in the comments. You guys ever notice that? There's really smart people out there. They watch videos and they make comments and you can read them. It does a lot. There's a lot of really good information out there in the comments. So the comment I saw earlier kind of touches on this in a different way. And thinking about Susie's Price screenshot where she's just calling out random numbers, there's a lot of confusion out there. So I think it's hard for us just to jump on things and say this is legit, because we don't know who's sharing where it comes from. But a lot of NDAs for sure. Yeah, Freedom Chief, exactly, a lot of NDAs. And that's how we see with a lot of these emerging technology companies. Like Apple does that a lot. There's so many NDAs, we don't really know what's possible as far as an announcement, as far as partners, as far as volume being withheld. There's a lot of potential. So if you ever want to drop stuff to me and you guys aren't mods and you want to send something my way, I have a subreddit. It's for memes. We have usually a meme repertoire in the subreddit, but hey, thanks, Mitch88. Yeah, we got it. We're stepping it up, bro. We're stepping it up over here at the KFN Studios. We got a whole team now too. We got a whole team. You can't just run a show by yourself anymore. You gotta get a whole team. That's how we got to the moon. Team Moon. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to be here. I appreciate your support. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We do this every morning at the same time. That's a lie. It's usually like 11 to 11:30. Inside of a 30-minute window, we turn on the channel. You guys chat for a few minutes. We load it up. And here we are talking about what's happening, what's relevant. No BS. Sorting through the FUD. Chopping through the FUD. Staying through the FOMO. Stomping through the FOMO. Keeping ahead of the FOMO. I don't know. I think we messed that one up.
No. No.
But in reality, yeah, no one knows. There's a lot of confusion as far as where the relevant information is and who's to trust. Especially YouTubers that really just they literally make money on clicks. They make money on clicks. I'm telling you guys, I'm a YouTuber. I've seen it happen. I made a YouTube video once. TRX is super hyped. He definitely talks a lot of hype, and there's not a lot of price movement. And that's how you can see a lot of coins, coins that, honestly, there's a lot of just trash coins out there. This, if anything, is a good moment to look at like any coin. There's just so many coins, the volume of them or the team's lack of commitment to continually working or lack of commitment to improving the project and making it relevant right now. Those things show up and are telling over time. And we talk about this as a long-term, fjord crossing. It's basically like a river crossing. You're busy, thinking about one coin and you can't pay attention to all of them. That's why we're here to try to keep you guys updated on everything, really focusing on XRP a lot. But if there's breaking news about other stuff, we pay attention to it as well, because there's so much happening all the time with these small movements up or down. And there's the projects, literally some teams no longer working shows their lack of commitment or the lack of professionalism inside of a coin. And we talk about that as an analogy. We talk about this river of adoption that they're crossing each coin individually. Because even though a lot of the coins are tied to Bitcoin and they're maybe waiting for Bitcoin to come through and like pull them to the top, like we've talked about this as an analogy before, where it's like a tent pole. They're just waiting on the sidelines like, yeah, Bitcoin will moon soon. And I don't gotta do nothing. It's like, well, that's rough. That's a really weird way to approach innovation as far as like a team developing a new token or something that relates to Bitcoin, relates to Ethereum, relates to crypto. So you can see, a lot of people just waiting, doing nothing, and you can see a lot of teams actually getting out there and still working and putting out their best foot forward every day. Ripple obviously shows that professionalism and best foot forward highlighted over and over and over again. We don't even have to dispute that. There's no dispute that. The dispute really that comes down to whether or not the banks want to use this liquidity solution. That's also, I think, not even up for debate. So if you want to get super hyped about XRP, I think that in reality, people don't realize this is like it's just a time frame of when people realize the inevitable. It's a tipping point. It's a tipping point, right? It's the inevitable failure of fiat and failure of other stores of value as a medium of exchange because of their lack of cost effectiveness. And it is whether XRP could go to a penny tomorrow. It could go to a penny. And that's what we've been seeing. That's why I said price rumors, because people are calling out for these $100 XRP prices and it's still dropping. I'm telling you right now, XRP could drop to nothing. I could be the last person in it and I would still buy it. I would buy all of it literally I would just be doing anything I could to buy it, even if it kept dropping, because of the fact that I see it as a refinement of technology or refinement of what is coming and what's happening. So if it goes to zero, I would still buy it because I know it's inevitably a better store of value. Even without Ripple Labs running the show in 10 years, they're going to release all those coins. There'll be plenty of nodes running by then. People will be there'll probably be different UNL suggested. Who knows where this is going? But the point is, if you want to get excited about XRP, just be excited about the technology and what it means, because the price isn't reflected at all. It's not reflected in it, and we see people talk about that a lot. How there's no reflection in the utility in the price, and so I think it's crazy to see a lot of people worried about the price. It's up or down. I know it seems like that's important, but I found this bad boy. It was a video. It was a video I did a while back. How many XRP do you need to be a millionaire? Who remembers that video? Who remembers the video? Who remembers it? Who remembers of it? Smash the like button, by the way. Just smash the like button and tell me if you remember the XRP. How many XRP to be a millionaire video? Who remembers that? I'm out. I'm not out. That's just part of what the video says there. Yeah. Good times. You do? You remember it? Very cool. What's up? What's up? You sent me proof of SAP? All right. Let's look at it. There's plenty of those videos. You remember everything, Clara B? Clara B, I know you do. Clara B, I know you remember. If you want to send me a link, I was just saying that. If you want to send me a link and you're not a mod, you can't drop links in the chat because I don't trust you. But if you want to send a link to my subreddit, then I'll check it out. And if it's relevant and you put your Twitter handle and I tweet it out, I'll give you a shout out. If we talk about it, I'll give you a shout out. If I trust you because you show me relevant information multiple times, I'll make you a mod. That's how it goes. So yeah, if you want to send links to me, if you want to keep me informed, you can drop memes in the subreddit. I love the memes. We do RMR, but I memba. But you can see the prices on XRP Charts website. You can see it on Ledger Exposed, which is Wheats' website. But in that video, no, you're right. BBH, you're right. Dude, that's what I've said before though. If I'm calling people out for hyping, that means they've got to be doing something wrong. Because I've made ridiculously hyped videos, but if you watch the video, it's pretty apparent what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything end of year. I'm not saying anything specific time frame, specific price in a specific time frame. If you watch the videos, it's pretty easy to see what's happening. Yeah, exactly. If you're really intelligent and cool, you get modded. So if you want to drop links to my subreddit for information or for articles or anything like that, that's cool. What do you have a diary? Yes, I do have a diary. Thank you for asking. check out the Twitter. Okay, I'll check out the Twitter after we look at this. So in the XRP, how many XRP to be a millionaire? Which I put the video link in the description because I thought you guys would probably want to watch it if you hadn't seen it. How many XRP to be a millionaire? It's on YouTube. There it is. There's me being a goofball, making YouTube videos. You know, once you put out enough information, you're just going to say some stupid shit. Shout out to all the people that have forgiven me for saying stupid shit. Also, I'm a rapper now, so I think I get to say dumb stuff, right? Isn't that how it works? Don't I get to like just call people out and like, I'm a rapper now. Did you guys not know I have an XRP rap? I'm a crypto rapper. It's on Spotify. You guys didn't know. That's right. Shameless shout out for myself. So we're looking at this. What is it? Where is it? Where'd it go? We're looking at how many XRP to be a millionaire. And that was a video I did a while back. And we found this chart that Galgatron did. So shout out to Galgatron. The video is actually in the link in the description. There's the video that we did, how many XRP to be a millionaire. So the chart that we looked at, it's on Galgatron's blog, if you guys wanted to see it. And it's also in my subreddit. I put the link there. It's also in the video, how many XRP to be a millionaire. So what's crazy to look at this is it's really just a list of XRP millionaires by percentage by price as it increases. So you can see what's really interesting to look at this is that if you're thinking like, well, I want to make a specific amount of money. I want to be this rich from XRP. Here's a very easy graph to look at it. Thank you so much, Grind, for dropping that. There's a link to the subreddit, guys, if you want to look at memes, drop links, drop news articles. It means a lot. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, because you know them regulators, baby, like.
Questions. Who are you?
I have told you.
Are you deaf?
No, you is blind.
I'm not blind, you blind.
That is what I just said.
You just said what?
I did not say what. I said you.
That's what I'm asking you.
That one gets me every time. That one's just funny. That's just really funny. It's just funny. So if you're thinking about getting sweet rich, you want to buy Lambos and you want to run the world, you want to be the next inner circle of elite crypto hodlers, here's a cool little graph. Also, there's this other site that we like built by Wheats, the guy that built the tip bot. He is possibly one of the coolest people. He's one of the coolest people in crypto that I know of. He has built a website called Your Rich List. You can put your account in and look by your account. Your specific account. You can actually go to Ledger Expose, look at your specific account in the rich list, or you can look at rich list by account number and balance, or by percentage of accounts. What do you guys think about that? Percentage of accounts. So there's a lot of information out there. If you guys are really thinking like I'm not sure about these the Susie video that she just put up. The Susie video, it seems like she just wants some clicks. Maybe I should put one up. Maybe I should do a review of Susie's video. Susie $225 XRP call. Do you have a diary? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes. How do you check? Just DM'd you on Twitter. Check now. Okay. That's really funny that, like people trust just a voice, a floating head on the internet. You're right. No, yeah, totally. No one knows what's going on behind the curtain, but definitely trust the Wizard of Oz. He's definitely who you think he is. BBH01 talking to you. How do I invest in memes? That's a really good question. It's a really good question. You check my DMs? Okay. Okay. You want to see Susie and I face off? I don't know about that. I don't want to get beaten up by Susie. Yeah, Susie's selling something. So that gives you an idea right away what's happening. You know what? That's the way it's going to go. That's the way it's going to go. You guys are listening to, you're listening to anybody out there, floating heads that have no face and no proof of anything, just a voice on the internet. I like that. Yeah, trust the voice on the internet. That seems fine. Maybe it's fine. The voice on the internet seems fine because he's not selling anything, but Susie's definitely selling something. I think I'm going to start selling stuff. I'm going to sell an elite crypto program and books, like how to not be duped by dumb YouTubers. First book. First book goes viral. Check your DM. Stuart XRP just sent this over. Thank you, Stuart XRP. Instant cross-border Swift GPI payment success attest. Sydney 21 October 2018. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Sean Mamet. So looking at this Swift, this is what people are speculating about, the Swift and RippleNet GPI payment MPP. I've said I doubt it. I've said I doubt it multiple times just because this is such a good moment for them to get another year of business out of it if they could. They basically, Swift has the upper hand right now. They know they do. They will be integrating this into their system, but I don't think they're going to be pushing it yet. So that's a maybe. It's a maybe. I like that. Thanks Stuart, for sending that over. It means a lot. Means a lot. What's this? What did you just send me? An XRP price. What is it? $3? What up, Lucas? Thanks for joining. It's true. You heard about that dude dying holding 3 billion XRP, didn't leave a key? Yeah, I think they're making a movie about him. His name's Melon. Yeah, his name's Melon. They're making a whole movie about him. BBH, you can believe whatever you want, bro. You can believe whatever you want. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Good times. Great oldies. Hey, Jack Malone, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Mr. Wendell? No, Mr. Wendell, I'm serious. I literally have one. That's right. If you guys didn't know, I got a BG Brad Garlinghouse interview coming out. You froze, can't compute. I don't know what this is. What am I looking at here? What am I looking at? What am I looking at, man? $451, $839 XRP. I don't understand. $2 XRP? What is going on here? I don't understand. What did you send me? What did you send me, man? What did you send me? So the rain's still wreaking havoc. Ooh, XRP boy. He always puts up some good tweets. Let's check out this bad boy. XRP boy on Twitter. You guys should follow him. Good times ahead for cryptocurrencies. They're projecting this asset class to reach 40 trillion. That's double what they suspected the last time we looked. I think 20 trillion maybe. Next generation remittance platform, Ripple, is obviously highlighted in this right away. Wait, bring it up. There you go. Transaction per second, features, the take time for transaction, cost per transaction, 100 financial institutions globally joining Ripple network. What up, Bill Gould, my man? Yeah, exactly. The Ripple next generation remittance platform by Ripple and DLT X Rapid. Good times ahead. I don't know if it's a time frame thing. I know people are thinking like, well, I think actually Claire the other day said something about, I don't know if they're gonna use XRP right away. We were talking in her stream chatting, and I was like, it's true. That's the great thing. We don't know. We really don't know about the time frame for XRP adoption inside of XRapid. And that's why even for a minute you saw some articles shifting their focus for what they were expecting to move the price. They had moved their speculation away from XRapid. They moved it to Spring. They were like, nah, it's Spring now. Spring's going to do a Spring. Well, the funny thing is XRapid and Spring both weren't here when we hit our all-time high. So there's definitely some metrics, or there's some things that just obviously are different or not in they're not in our control. Obviously there's some big whales and big money moving things around, throwing some weight around. Bitcoin price movement still pairs to XRP and pulls it up and down so much that it's easy to see people are going to get pulled up or down by Bitcoin for another minute. So whether or not XRP's price goes up or down, as much as I'd like to say it's completely independent of Bitcoin, it's really not. It's really not. If Bitcoin tanks the same minute that XRP hits some kind of mass adoption wave, the price might just stabilize because of how ludicrously everything's paired right now and everything's so interconnected in this weird relationship with Bitcoin as this base currency for most of the exchanges and most of the reports for the volume metrics. That might all change if and when the NDAs for XRP's use case in RippleNet are released, or if and when the partnerships come through and go live inside those corridors that we're being excluded from. Those are all possibilities that we don't know anything about because it's this lull right now in the news. People are saying something's going to happen tomorrow at CBOS, but I'm pretty reluctant to say that personally. I'm happy to be wrong. As always, I'm here just to learn and make money, not lose it, so that I don't assume. And that's one of the funniest things. Let's go look at that tweet from Backedman. Thanks, Backedman. Backedman tweeted me. And you know what? Thank you, everyone. If you are here and you didn't get any XRPs sent to you for my retweets or for the giveaways or for whatever, be patient with me because I am, hey, let's retweet this. We're still live. Go watch. I turned my phone off yesterday. I just said that on here. Oh, look, I asked, CK was jokingly saying, I'm catching up to you, haha. So I said, yo, bro, you want to compete? I'll make a late stream too. And it looks like it came out. Yes, 39% yes. I should make a late night stream as well. So we might do that. We have a whole background now. We could do a whole late night show. I could bring people on. Have a desk or something, and then I'll have a desk right here. Put like a Skype call over there. Who wants to be on the late night show? Who wants to do it? So yeah, thanks everybody for retweeting this tweet yesterday. I didn't get to go and give a winner yet, and for retweeting this CBOS price, XRP price after CBOS. Thanks for retweeting those yesterday. I'm trying to find this tweet from Backedman calling out. Hey, Richard Morgan just sent this. Let's check this out. This is SAP training by Ripple.
Joining our training on Concur's expense module. To get started, please download the Concur app for your phone or log in by going to concursolutions.com. At the login page, enter your Ripple email address as your username. If you don't see a single sign-on as an option, your temporary password is welcome1, all lowercase. Click sign in and you should be prompted to change your password. After successfully changing your password, you will be taken to the main Concur page. So, here we are. This is Concur's Ripple homepage. And the tabs at the top left and center enable you to enter various modules within Concur. Today we will be focused on expense and approval modules. But first, let's explore the homepage in more depth. At the top right, hover over the plus sign and you will find quick buttons to start an expense report and upload receipts. You'll also see alerts and company notes, which have additional information and trainings. We recommend that you sign up for e-receipts under the alert section. To the left, you'll see Trip Search, our internal booking tool. We cover how to use this tool in a separate training, so don't worry about that right now. We will be focused. Successfully changing your password, you will be taken to the main password. After successfully changing your password, you will be taken to the main Concur page. So, here we are. This is Concur's Ripple homepage. The tabs at the top left and center enable you to enter various modules within Concur. Today, we will be focused on expense and approval modules. But first, let's explore the homepage in more depth. At the top right, hover over the plus sign and you will find quick buttons to start an expense report and upload receipts. You'll also see alerts and company notes.
Wow. Richard Morgan, my man, thank you so much for sending this over. Very cool. Posting link to video. Don't have Twitter access in my lock. You mind posting a link to that video? Yeah, I can post this on my subreddit, on the Kung Fu Nerd subreddit. The volume was low. Basically, it was just showing an employee how to interface with the Ripple net. What is this from? What's this from? Where is this from? SAP Concur training by Ripple video on Vimeo. Is this hosted by SAP or is this hosted by Ripple? I'll retweet it right now. SAP Ripple training video. There you go. It's retweeted. Don't repost that. It's already on Vimeo. I don't know how I'd get in trouble for posting something on Vimeo, or reposting something from Vimeo. Volume was pretty low. They didn't say much. They just said that this is how you log in. And then I wanted to see if he actually does anything else on here, but it seems like a pretty long video. It's like a 10-minute video showing how to use their RippleNet. I don't know if we can jump to conclusion about this. Maybe it means a lot. Who posted it though? Is it hosted by Ripple or is it hosted by SAP? Richard Morgan, thank you so much. Richard Morgan, let's hit a hotkey for you. Let's do it. Let's hit a Lion King hotkey. So, yeah, there's the video link right there. Grind, thank you so much. You're the best. Grind, I owe you. Yeah, there you go. XRP price rumor video pays off. SAP XRP employees. Our SAP Ripple employees. I think it might be for Ripple. I think it might have been a video by Ripple. It says by Ripple on the bottom. SAP training by Ripple. So I think it's a Ripple video to show SAP employees how to use RippleNet is what it looks like. Anything about Codius? There seems to be no new Codius news. You know what? I think we talked about that a little bit yesterday, but I'd love to chat with you about it. Let's go look at the Codius hosts. Q. Yeah, that's exactly where I want to go. I thought about this yesterday. I think I look at this and think about this as well. We have active hosts down, new hosts 0, contracts nil, memory not that great. That's something. All I heard was XRP Moon. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do XRP Investor Blast Off. I like that. Tim gets the call. Investor Blast Off. Woo! Thanks for subscribing. What's up? What up with it? What do you do? What it do? Did you guys watch that fake moon video? I put the link for the fake moon video in the description as well. I didn't make a cover yet, so it's not on Twitter. But the fake moon video we dropped this morning, it's up. Thinking about Codius hosts. We talked about this before. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about this a little bit briefly when we looked at Stefan Thomas and his breakdown for when he left Ripple and he went to Coil or launched Coil. The reality is the Codius hosts are a little bit different for how smart contracts function. So Ethereum as a platform uses the Ethereum, smart contracts openly. Like they can be open, they can be changed. So basically it costs Ether every time you change a contract or send a contract, make a new write, it costs Ether. It's just the way the model was built. And it has benefits. It's not inherently better or worse the way they built Codius comparatively. It's just different. The way that Codius is built is that, and they will open up Codius to Ether as well. So Codius will be open to a lot of other protocols as well. It'll also be interoperable, I believe, is what they've said. But right now, obviously built with XRP primarily because XRP is their baby. XRP and Codius pair differently, and the way Codius works is it provides a smart contract function, but it seals the smart contract. So instead of a contract being able to be written again, like when you write a smart contract code, you can go back in Ethereum and you could change the code later. You can change the code whenever you want. It just keeps costing Ether to make new writes. Inside of Codius, when you commit a smart contract to function, it seals it. It seals it like it's encapsulated. So you know, it's almost like a guarantee, in fact, that the smart contract, what's up, Anthony King? Thanks for subbing. In fact, you can almost guarantee the smart contract's function is the same as when it was launched by the developer that made it. And why that's better, or why, I mean, not better, but why that has its benefits, is innumerable to the developers. There's also other benefits that are complicated about how they can pick specific hosts and how many they want, and they can level up or down based off of what they need for specific tasks. The way they pay for writes, the way they pay for the edits to smart contracts is different. What that basically means is it means that the developers have a learning curve. The developers have a learning curve to, if they choose to decide to write into Codius with XRP, what really happens is there's a learning curve of them trying to figure out how to write these smart contracts, because when they launch them and they seal, they're done. So there's a trial error period. There's a research development period where they're looking at how to finalize and make these perfect smart contracts that they can launch, to do whatever they want them to do. Could be just another useless token. The thing that pulls XRP apart from other tokens as just a useless token is what it offers as far as the consensus, and what it offers as far as security, and as far as scalability, and also as far as efficiency and costs. The microtransactions are actually effective. So there's a lot of reasons to see why other tokens might not ever be used. But XRP, even if the banks don't use it, XRP still is the more beta. It's the beta. It's the more refined version of a digital asset. And you like the investor blast off jingle? Bro, me too. Brada, love it. Remember, you covered the derivative smart contracts. How many years will it take before that initializes? Wow, Hermo, my man, I love it. Thank you so much for showing up and for opening up the narrative. Thank you. Hermano said, remember the derivative smart contract videos you did, and that's actually where we started pulling some of the really big prices. We were throwing out some really big prices when I first realized that everything's headed towards the tokenized economy, and that people are ignoring these huge piles of money that are going to be pushed into these assets. That's what made me start putting up some really ridiculous videos that got some pretty high prices, and got me also in a little bit of trouble with the OGs. And I'm not really trying to call out specific prices. I'm really just trying to open up people's imaginations to the possibility of what could happen. We saw $3 on complete speculation. There's no utility. There was no utility. There was no partners. Nothing was live. Complete speculation, and it hit its all-time high. So I don't know, what does that mean? What does that tell you as far as the reality of the movement of the price of the market? It's not paired to reality, and we know that. Going back to what Hermano asked, what's up with the derivative smart contracts? How many years before we see that initialize? And that's a really great question, because you can see how many layers. That's a really intelligent question. But you can see how many layers of information he put in there. The fact that we're waiting for them again to finish and figure out how to use the smart contracts with Codius, with XRP, is one thing. Looking at how many years it'll take for them to initialize this process. Thinking about the tokenized economy. Thinking about even the global stock market. People are saying that there's a chance everything will be tokenized. And looking at the tokenized economy, looking at even derivatives being tokenized, what would that mean? It's, if you look at the way Ethereum and Bitcoin function, this is what it comes down to. That's why there's this big race right now. Bitcoin Cash, maybe we could just use synonymously for Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. There's a big race right now to figure out who's going to fill this space. And in reality, it looks like it could be all 3 or 4 or 8 or 12 different coins that meet this function. But the possibility that they're competing for this dominant spot as the preferred movement of value in a micro transaction scenario. And what does that mean? It means that we're focused on the efficiency of the tech, so much so that the technology literally will demonstrate why it's so effective over time, leading to them tokenizing on that protocol more and more. It's possible that the people, in the other camps are still really gunning for Ethereum to meet this half proof of stake update. Hey, thank you so much.
But when it happens, we won't remember the long wait.
Boom. That is a really good point. Chris, XRP Forward's right. We don't know when the boom will happen, but when it does happen, it won't seem like we waited that long because you'll just be in it. You'll be in the moment right then. And that's really cool. You're right. Thank you so much for the support, Chris. And also, you're right 100%. It'll be no time at all when it happens. And so people thinking about, Ethereum's running for this half proof of stake, half proof of work change because they want to compete with microtransactions. Bitcoin wants to run the, Lightning Network so they can compete with microtransactions. And then, what is this video you just posted in here, Steve? Am I gonna have to take this away? How are you a mod? What was I saying? Johnny Boy, here's your shout out. Congrats. So thinking about this competition that's taking place, we have XRP is really looking hot because it offers something that Bitcoin and Ethereum can't offer yet, and they're trying to completely corner the market and arrive at the capacity to do it before they lose their dominance to XRP. And Codius Host, as I've been saying, is going to be open up to other tokens as well. So you could use Codius Host with Ether, I believe. In reality, what's important to think about is just what Hermano originally asked, is what's going to be the catalyst that initializes some of these derivative contracts and smart contracts, some of the things that we originally thought would put a lot of money into XRP. What's going to be the time frame for that? And the real question, the real answer is we don't know what time frame we're going to see for the derivatives, because we haven't even seen the time frame or a setup for even the most basic outline of a tokenization as we've expected it to take place. That'll be the first thing we need to see. They rolled backed, so back got pushed back, got pushed back another month. Again, thinking maybe end of year, beginning of next year, we see the new global digital tokenized economy. The new global tokenized economy be the baseline, the foundation for them to start building out derivatives. What will they build out derivatives on? What smart contracts will they use? That'll become a more popular conversation then. And you can look back in 6 months or a year or 2 months or whatever and be like, wow, Kung Fu actually knew a bunch of this shit. And he wasn't just regurgitating headlines and talking smack. I'm definitely talking smack. Because I'm an XRP rapper now. And rappers talk smack. Hey, what's up? What's the name of the music played in the Investor Blast Off? Let's listen to it again. I forget. Let me hit that hotkey and we'll check it out. Ready? Investor Blast Off. That was not very... Oh, there it went. It like froze and then went. It's called Scarlet Fire. Whoa, Clara B. Is somebody debating David Schwartz tomorrow? I'm totally out of that loop. Who's debating David Schwartz tomorrow? Anybody know? Some piggy? Ether piggy? You know what? Now that I'm on the moon, guys, I feel like it's just way more chill. I feel like I can just hang out with you guys. We can just chat. What up? Yeah. That song's called Scarlet Fire by Otis McDonald. Yeah. Thank you, Claire B, for reminding me the artist. Otis McDonald's got some jams. Otis McDonald puts up some jams, eh? People still making fun of us for investing. Exactly. Exactly. Most the traditional financial institutions, if you have more than like 2% or 4% of your portfolio in crypto, they laugh. What is our portfolio of crypto? Like 99%? Who actually holds any stocks? Who holds real stocks or anything like commodities? Anybody? Or is it all crypto in the room today? Buy a green man suit, floating head. Bro, you don't want me floating around on here. You don't want me as a floating head. XRP will moon very soon. I agree. And I think that the term moon is obviously very generalized. So it's going to be different for different people. Be different for different people. I like your idea, Kickboy. I'll do that. I'll do that. I will. It's going to be different for different people. I saw an article the other day and I was reading it and it was really enlightening. You own some oil stocks? Cool. I saw an article about... It was... I'm forgetting now. I'm just spacing what I just said. What were you mentioning? What up? Hey, thank you so much. Money 2020. Floating heads. Henry Ford. The debate. People on the moon. That's right. I saw an article thinking about people are already rich. People are already rich in crypto. You know that there's already like a huge a majority of people have already made so much money. Like they've already made a lot of money from crypto. There's already been a real heavy wave of adoption. Anybody know that? Everybody know that? You have a bag of Aurora. You got some wheat stocks. You got a bunch of silver. All right, that sounds cool too. Nickels, what's up? If you guys want some commodity, not financial advice. Nickel's really necessary for the electric car batteries. I'm already on the moon. That's right. I'm on the moon up here, chilling, wondering what's taking everyone else so long to get here. I am on the moon. All the moon men want things their way. Yeah, it's true. That's true. That's true. They do want to control it. And I think that's what's taking so long is they want to build out a system they can control easier. Whether or not that'll work, I don't know. It's hard to say. XRP's at 46 cents. What's up, Alfie Hall? Shout out to the UK. Cheers, mate. Cheers, matey. I saw this today. 6 high-profile figures.
No question. No. Are you deaf?
Wow. That was awesome. We got to remember to turn those off when we come back from the other side. When we come back from the other side. I saw this today. 6 high-profile institutions back Bitcoin plus Ripple, XRP, Tron, Stellar, Cardano, Dogecoin. That's kind of funny. Salt just added Dogecoin. Salt just added Dogecoin for some reason. I have no idea. Yeah, every hotkey at once. Fat-fingered. I fat-fingered the hotkeys. Yeah, the big institutions are headed in, guys. Don't worry. 6 high-profile institutions back Bitcoin, Ripple, and XRP. Totally, they're 2 different things now. They backed them both. Tron, Stellar, Cardano, etc. etc. So we do have the Money 2020 coming up. We got Cebos coming up. Money 2020 is today. I didn't even know that. Dogecoin's a joke? You think Dogecoin's a joke? It's definitely a joke. That's what's so funny about it. Money 2020 is happening right now. Cardano's mentioned on here. Dogecoin's mentioned on here. Jokingly, I'm sure. It's a troll coin. Yeah, they definitely made it as a joke, and it somehow took off. Also, this is in the news. Crypto market sees little movement. Bitcoin continues to trade just below 6,500. Bitcoin is crazily more stable than Stellar. I mean, more stable than Stellar. And also, it's more stable than Tether. It's an interesting thing to get stuck with. You and me both, my friends. You and me both. Well, Dogecoin did it to itself. Dogecoin did that to itself. It made itself a joke. That's the reason it started itself as a coin was a joke. This is bad news, and we saved it till the last minute to talk about it. Bank of Japan. Central bank issued digital currencies are not effective economic tool. Wait, this isn't bad news. This is good news. This is good news. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I didn't put your donation up on the top. I actually have some Dogecoin, to be completely honest. I made a bunch of money with Dogecoin actually, and then I sold it. I made some money whenever it got added to Robinhood, and it had a surge, and there was some hype around it, and I rode that wave to the top and sold it. So this is actually really good news. Saving the world the trouble of having to do the research on their own, the Bank of Japan decided to go ahead and just let everyone know that it is not an effective economic tool. It is not an effective economic tool for them to run their own CBDC. CBDC. I wonder who said that first. CBDC, central bank digital currency. I feel like if I went and found my stream that I dropped that, I think it might be the first one. I think I might be the first one to coin that phrase. I'm coining phrases now. Don't worry, Cointelegraph. I don't need any credit. No, don't worry, Cointelegraph. I'm fine. I don't need credit. CBDC is a tool for central banks to control the economy once interest rates fall to zero. According to this theory, a CBDC would enable central banks to stimulate the economy by charging more interest on deposits from individuals and firms, which would in turn induce them to spend more money. The theory is claiming that charging interest on central bank issued currencies would only work if central banks eliminate fiat money. So this is what we've said in the past. We talked about this a long time ago, and it's true. We can see China outlawing fiat because you can't tell people it's going to cost them money to hold money in the bank if they can just take their money out as fiat and put it in their mattress, because they will do that. They literally will do that. That's possible. That's really possible. The public will still continue to convert digital currencies into cash in order to avoid paying interest. In order for a central bank to overcome the zero lower bound on nominal interest rates, they would need to get rid of cash from society. So we're looking at cashless society. What would you do in a cashless society? What would happen if they put up a bunch of cashless societies focused on CBDCs even after Japan says don't do it, and then they start getting hacked? What would everyone rush to? What would everyone rush to? Hey, Kung Fu, what's up? How are you? I should point out that crypto addicted friend is so into this these days that he dreamed he met you. Bro, that was not a dream. That was real life. With the time difference, Cebos should be kicking off later tonight. I think that Cebos is in Sydney. So, yes. Yes, maybe. What do you do with Dogecoin? You sell it when it runs up. Yeah. No, I don't think it peaked. I don't think it went that high. I don't think it peaked that high. I'm feeling pretty chill. I'm feeling pretty chill here, guys. Should we just hang out for a minute? What else is happening with you guys? There's actually another really cool piece of news that I'm holding on to. What up? What up? What up? You guys just join or what? I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out now. I got my setup to where I can just hang out on my phone with this cool new setup. I'm ready to go. I'm just on the moon. They have service up here. I'm just on the moon hanging out. Hello? 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 Yeah. LMA. LMAO. What is up? Hit the moon button. Okay. Let's hit moon buttons. Let's hit all the hotkeys. You can't. Yeah. What's going to happen if they go cashless? Someone's actually into the conversation. Someone's into the news. What happens if they go cashless? They need a functioning digital currency. They need a functioning protocol to work on. That's weird, right? It's weird. It's like that they need a protocol to work with. Some kind of interoperable, big, working protocol. I don't know where they're going to get it. I don't know where they're going to get it. Can you hear me now? Yeah, your friend that met me in the dream, that was real life. Yeah, Crypto Oz and Jungle Inc. Those guys are swell. Those guys are swell. You guys ever think about dreams? You guys ever think about dreams a lot? Things are getting weird and we're talking about dreams on a Sunday. Yeah. Why do we think why do you think it's gonna pump? Smash the hotkeys. Why do you think it's gonna pump? Tell me more. There you go. There's a hotkey. You have dreams of falling all the time? You guys ever have a dream? You guys ever have dreams and you like wake up and you come back and you like the dream that you had, it like melts away, like an hour later you can't remember a thing from it. You can't remember a single thing from the dream. But when you woke up, you could remember every part. Does that ever happen to you? Nerd, visit the UK. Bro, I'm coming. I'm coming to the UK. Where are you at? It's called, Saber, that the song's called Scarlet Fire by Otis, something. Clara B, help me out. What's that guy's name? It's Scarlet Fire by Otis something. Nottingham? Very cool. Yeah. XRP pump Inc. because fundamentals over TA all day. All day. London there? You're at London? What's up, David from London, my man? How are you? What up, Satoshi Nakafomo? How are you today? What's up, everybody? Hey, we got some new people joining. Hey, Dream Ripple Net took over Swift's business. That ain't a dream. Ripple. Oh, yeah. Otis McDonald. Thank you so much. Torchy Burns. Otis McDonald. That's not a dream, my friend. That is a reality. It's just a matter of time. Oh, yeah. So let's look at this last little comment that I saw. This guy's comment was awesome. I'm so glad that you dropped it. Weng Chun Shim XRP Weng Chun Shifu. Thank you for dropping this comment. It's well worded, very wise. Very wise. You guys ready to get some hype, some XRP hype going? I don't even know what these other comments say. Let's see here. So here we got Sim XRP Wang Chun. Shout out. You're the man. This is a good point. And I feel like I've been spending so much time trying to bring back like a sense of normalcy to the XRP fam, because there's so much just craziness. I like how I can move this up and down now. This is so much better. Do you guys like this right in front of my face? How's that? How's that? That's the best, right? You can't even see me now. It's perfect. How's that? All right. Let's get to reading. SimXRP Wing Chun said, Shifu, again, love the content and thanks for sharing. No. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your comment made it to the video. So let's see what it says. All these big institutions. He says, I have a feeling that they have a marketing strategy agreement with Ripple in a way that Apple has done and still does with iPhone. There comes a moment that all the institutions move in the market at once. Otherwise, it won't be fair for the ones who get in later. That's what I think. Have a great day. Sim XRP, my man, my boy. Thank you so much. Bro, I think you are right. I think you're right. I think he's right 100%. And you know why I think he's right is because that just makes sense. You know, there's not a lot they want to do possibly to release information about it. They're not going to tell everyone about it. They're not going to say it's happening. It's going to be after the fact. They're going to be like, oh, well, it just seemed like the best thing we could do at the time. And in reality, this is more likely than anything else. You know, we did that video. Hey, thanks, Steve, for the reminder. We did that video. XRP is more effective than fiat, or XRP far outperforming fiat. Now, the video references the fact that it's just cost effective. It literally is cost effective to send XRP, and that is a huge statement. The microtransaction function of it, that's good stuff. So yeah, there might be some kind of NDAs, some kind of Ripple NDA institutional agreement. We don't know. We don't know. We just don't know, guys. We just don't know. You just tagged me in a tweet about Money 2020. Okay. Let's check it out. Is this it? Is this what you tagged me in? Ripple's XRP, what does the support from the White House mean? Recently, Ripple and Trump administration in Washington were in talks with each other, and they had a positive conversation. I think that XRP wasn't mentioned, though. And I think even Johnson said that XRP was not going to be mentioned by name. He said, we're in talks throughout Washington, and we meet with regulators as well as politicians. We've got a whole team that's devoted to doing that, not just in the U.S., but worldwide. Well, when it comes to the topic of SEC and XRP, Johnson was unsure about XRP being named as a security by the Security Commission. I think that we're past that. I think we're past that. You know? I think the security is the least of our concerns. I think Ripple is like above the government now. I mean, it seems, I don't know, it's hard to say, but I think they are. They're like, the government's like, please, Ripple, please, may I have another? Please, sir, just one more. Yeah, wait, what? Who's waiting for me to slip up? We got some haters waiting, lurking in the room. Man, I love it. Maybe they'll learn something. You're late, Laxthor. It's okay. It's going to go up on YouTube. Yeah, $121. Someone just put up an $18 XRP video. That makes sense. Why not? Why not? Apart from these talks, Ripple has a number of great partnerships in the works. We've definitely seen a real big shift, at least as far as people recognizing Ripple. I think we've seen some Bitcoiners turn their attention to Ripple and XRP. I think we've seen a lot of maybe some other big influencers turn their attention to Ripple and XRP. We also had that Senate hearing recently. The Senate with Houdini, Dr. Doom Crypto, talking about the reality is, you know, everything he said highlighted why XRP is better. And that's just where we are. That's just what's happening. So you guys have anything you think about that Susie? Anybody think about that Susie video? Oh, I forgot I was going to pull up the Batman guy. I thought he tagged me in this, but maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm just following him, and he put it up today. Maybe he took it down? I don't know. He had an image up of a screenshot of Susie's or something. Maybe it's a reply. I don't know. But it was funny. It was a shot of Susie's recent video. She put up a $250 price call. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? Brad will definitely be on the cover of Forbes. I agree. A douche bank financial analyst says XRP will hit $18 in 2019. That seems like a pretty lowball number. For all of 2019, I mean, maybe $18 at the beginning of 2018 to be cool. Maybe $18 at the end of 2019 is what we should be expecting. Maybe that's fine. You know, what does that look like as far as on our cool graph of millionaire accounts? Where are we on that? $18 XRP puts you at where in here? Right in here. So you need to be in the top 1.5% about. You need to be in the top 1.25% in order to be in is that right? Yeah, XRP millionaire, $18. You need to be the top 1%, and the top 1% is above 73,000 XRP bag. So there you go. I solved all your questions at once. I solved all your questions at one time. If they're calling for $18 XRP, then you need to have 73,000 of them to be a millionaire by next year. That means you could purchase that for about $37,000. That'd be pretty crazy to turn $37,000 into $1 million. If you knew that was going to happen, if that was a guarantee, and you had a couple dollars to put in. Sup? What's up, douche bank? Banks are always conservative. That's true. I like the way Basic C thinks. Laxthor, what happened is I pissed off a bunch of other XRP ninnies, and they've sent their army of little fanboys to downlike my video. Laxthor is asking why my videos have a bunch of downlikes. It's because I've had a new slew of fanboys running to my channel to downvote my videos. I don't know why they like to go to my videos just to click on them and then downvote them, but hey, you know, whatever you like to do with your time, welcome. Welcome to the internet. Susie hit back. Did she take a swing at somebody in particular? Did I miss this? Yeah, Susie's literally selling a subscription to, like, if you're dumb enough to take, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say anything. I love everybody. You're great. I'm working on being a better person. I'm not the person I want to be, where I don't, tear people down that I think are maliciously taking advantage of people. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna let it be. It's whatever it is. Haters gonna hate. Yo, Kung Fu, can you play the CKJ hotkey? Sure, why not? Let's do CKJ hotkey. If CKJ decides to come by and says what's up, maybe we'll hit this hotkey. This is a CKJ hotkey.
A fellow crypto YouTuber, CKJ, make a response.
Boom. What do you think of that? Pretty sweet, right? Pretty sweat stuff. Yeah, Susie's coming for me. I'm afraid. Haters gonna hate. You're right. I'm trying not to be a hater. People can do whatever they want. You want me to start making hotkeys for mods? Clara B's like, I want hotkey. I might make you one, Clara B. I might make you one. No, it's true. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Andreas is right. I don't know why people listen to anybody, really. All the information's out there. I mean, there's a lot of information out there. And a lot of great blogs, a lot of great charts, a lot of great breakdowns. Real talk, says Jamil. Real talk, Mr. KFN, does Coinbase adding XRP even in an alternate universe represent any effect on the price? Saw a jump in the double-digit percentile. The reality is that a lot of consumers don't like the multi-step purchases, so they do end up holding, a larger consumer base than maybe some of the other, they do hold a large consumer base. They could potentially bring a wave of support to a token that they list. But at this point, I feel like most of the people that are into XRP might have just already gone around Coinbase. Some people might be casual enough, like literally casual enough crypto investors that they're just going to buy whatever hits Coinbase. That might be a smaller percentage than the ones that are just going to buy, casually XRP. They might have gone around it and just decided to get some already. If not, then yeah, there could be a little bit of a run up. I don't know if Coinbase is going to make that decision or come through with that until Backed or Fidelity go live. At that point, I'm not sure. XRP might be, excluded from a couple of those. I'm not sure why, and it'll be interesting to see what's happening. We'll find out soon. Someone was saying that they don't think XRP is going to be in Backed. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow.
Get real. That's all you need to do.
Thank you so much.
Face with big eyes.
Thank you so much, Chris. You're too kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm really just trying to be be on top of what's happening right now, and I want more than anything to be informed. Like, I want to be informed, and through me trying to stay informed all the time and make sure I'm not just getting FOMO'd and fudded by people on the internet, I'm sharing that with you. And so it's really great that I can offer this, that you are interested in this. I appreciate it. It means a lot, Chris. Thank you so much. Sometimes we don't necessarily, sometimes we don't bite our tongue, and I'm still learning how to handle, trying to challenge ideas. I'd like to challenge people's ideas more than challenge them as a person, I'd like to challenge their ideas more than insult them as a person. That's something that I talk about, and then I fail to personally follow through on. But that's part of, I guess, my journey too, is that my failures are transparent. Kind of like how the blockchains and DLTs that we're championing are transparent as well. So the fact that I can fail in front of you, and hopefully I can forgive myself, which means I can forgive everyone else at the same time, it's really part of my journey, and I'm just trying to share it. If you can benefit from it in any way, if you can benefit from learning about the technology I understand, learning about the protocols that I like to research, if you learn about my failures as a streamer because I'm a hothead, either way, you learn something, hopefully. Thanks a bunch, Chris. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. Rob Casey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Stuart Ross says 11:11. People are calling out for a global reset. And I think in reality, I saw something today on Twitter. Thanks. Ooh, I just hit the screen. Thanks, Wet, for subscribing. I saw something today that talked about this global reset in a more realistic time frame. If you were to look at if you were to talk to a financial advisor or talk to a traditional financial consultant, they would not be suggesting a global reset was going to happen inside of a month. They would probably say it's going to be about a year or 2. 2 years. I shoot from the hip. It's true. It's true. Henrik, you're right. I definitely shoot from the hip. I'm trying to take my yoga off the mat. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's okay. If anybody thought they were a sub and you think I know your name and you think like, oh no, it's going to say you subbed whenever your name goes on the screen, it's okay. You can sub and I'll love you just the same. I'll love you just the same. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And smash the like button. Yeah, what were we just talking about? The XRP price video, challenging ideas instead of the people themselves. I've made some predictions I think I still have videos up on my channel that call out for $200 XRP by next year. So I can't say much about Susie's price video. I will say that the first word on the image, the first word on the screen I saw was assume, and assuming is a really easy way to make an ass out of you and me. Shout out Scott, my boss used to always say that to me. One of my old bosses. It was funny. So let's not make an asset of ourselves and everyone else. Let's not assume that we know. It could happen, yeah. Depends on what happens in the global market. I agree. Breathe. Thank you so much. And Crypto Shifu, my man. I appreciate it. How are you, man? Good to see you. What's happening? How are you feeling? Let's hit a hotkey for Chris and Crypto Shifu. Let's get the bye. Baby, bye. It's a good hotkey. It's short. It's fast. It like really delivers the point. It delivers the point. Bye. Exactly. It's still a really interesting predicament we're in. Teddy Bear just said, don't forget to think about this as it's basically like water, a liquidity. So people are thinking about this global reset that's going to happen inside of a month. I'm thinking if you really look at the time frame, the global reset, if we were to call it realistically, is going to be a year or two. It'll probably start happening. It'll probably start evolving, and you'll see it happen. It'll take about a year or two for this global repositioning and resetting of this financial structure, the tokenization of the world financial systems, the building out of this global liquidity pool. The fact that we're here now, it's really good sign. The fact that you're here now and if you can get inside, what are we looking at on the screen? Yeah, if you can get inside, I don't know what it is for you or what kind of means you have, but I looked at the numbers the other day. If you're holding 325 XRP, you're already in like the top 20%. You're in the top 20%. That's a pretty big jump from 300 to 3,000 to get in the 10%, but it's pretty much worth it, I think. And the 10% group of XRP holders, the 3,000 bag holders, that's not that much. It's like $1,500. And I'm not a financial advisor. I don't really know what's happening, and I don't know how long it'll take. But I definitely am a believer in the reality that as technology shows up. Someone the other day, I'm going to say a couple more things, and we'll just chat with you guys for a minute, and then we'll bounce out of here. Bruce Lee's right. Yeah, it's all about water. XRP really looks more and more every day like digital water. Just so open, interoperable, big stuff. Yeah, it's totally true. They're definitely trying to control the narrative and control the price with the articles and the news and what's allowed, what's even respectable or considered professional at this time for people to be in crypto or not in crypto. In reality, the adoption time frame of a year or two, it could be the blink of an eye when you look back, when you really think about it. And the other day, someone said something on Twitter, which we often tease people for joining the space, which is kind of paradoxical because we join the space at some time. In the United States, we always there's some weird thing about immigrants in the United States. People I don't know who, but some people are like, I don't like immigrants, but it's like we're all immigrants. We literally all came from somewhere else, unless you're one of the indigenous people that got destroyed by one of the original settlement groups. One of the original settlements. So thinking about that as far as crypto, we all came in at some point. And the other day, someone said, oh man, everyone is trying to join crypto acting like they care about the philanthropic qualities, but they really just want to get rich. And I sat there and I thought about it for a minute. And I really just thought about this because it's true. A lot of people do join crypto because they want to get rich. But that doesn't necessarily that's not inherently bad. It's not inherently bad that people see a potential to make money and join it. In fact, oftentimes technology and technological adoption and innovation is one of the biggest catalysts for a financial return if and when that technology is adopted. And the biggest return is given to the earliest adopters. So we're really just looking at stacking our bets in the probability that as early adopters for an emerging technology that, again, people are so reluctant to even have a conversation about. Most people don't even want to talk about Bitcoin. It's just over talked about. Most people don't want to talk about DLT. They don't want to talk about consensus protocols or consensus algorithms. In fact, the other day, I was trying to talk to a group of people about consensus algorithms. The only person that was interested was the 14-year-old at the table. And he's a very, very, very intelligent 14-year-old. And he was interested only based off the principle of military strategic concepts and what that means for military domination. And if you think about this outside of the financial sector, there's a lot of things happening as far as this emerging technology, as far as consensus and revolution of governance. And these are big phrases. This is a huge, huge thing. I'm so fortunate to be here with you guys. You guys are fortunate to be here. We are all in a really good space, even just listening to people, being part of the conversation, learning about this information, because the government, even like the people who run the world right now, are looking around this space and saying, like, what are we doing? How do we use this? What are we doing with this? This is definitely going to change everything. How can we get on board? And that's big stuff. It's definitely big stuff. You know, you can't. The fact is you can't put a time frame on it because we've never been here before. Everything we look back in the past, it's kind of like these are like lessons from yoga even. Like when you look back in the past and try to find a reference for something to predict what's happening in the future, most of the time it's never going to happen the same way again. So those are usually not very good odds of prediction. But for the first time ever, we have something that we literally have never seen this before. We've never had this type of technology and this type of world inclusion and this type of global liquidity option. The fact that we had a global liquidity crisis 10 years ago, there's a lot of reasons to believe that a well-refined and well-functioning usable coin is going to be adopted. And the fact is that there's no one else that really shows the chances to fit that description. Exactly. Yeah, we're pretty early to the game. I mean, how many people are in here right now? 100, 200 people? Smash the like button. 200 people early to the game. There's about I looked the other day. I need to remember. Someone remind me on Twitter to shout out DevNull and put up their website. DevNull has a cool site that has a lot of information that I've been looking at recently. The XRP ledger just crossed a new amount of wallets open. So it finally just broke some new amount. I think it's like 1.5 million wallets open on the ledger. That's pretty big. That's pretty awesome, right? 1.5 million. Some of those could be exchanges that have, again, like they're a whole bunch of people in them. So it's kind of a loose number. We're not really sure. But the fact is that of the 200 people, or of the million people, 2 million people in XRP, 200 of them are in the room. It really means a lot. It really shows, one, how early we are, and two, how awesome you guys are just for being willing to listen and learn and ask questions. A lot of people don't want to ask questions. Going back to the idea of the conversation, most people are really willing to do the least amount possible every day. Least amount possible. They want change with no work. Change of no work. And that's not going to happen. Wow. I think we did probably a longer stream than we expected today. I was thinking about doing a really, really short stream, and it looked like it is like one of the longer streams we've ever done. Really like this new setup. I really like this whole thing where we've been dropping videos, and then we talk about them, and we go over the news, and we think about what's happening. The news today was pretty not reported as much. We were just kind of gabbing, thinking about the prices up and down. I think Money 2020 just started going on today. Is there a debate happening? You said there's a debate happening this week, Clara, with David Schwartz. I love David Schwartz. I would love to see some debates. Ahmed, my man, what's up? Thanks for joining, dude. You're awesome. You're awesome. We want to work with little to no work. Yeah, exactly. That's what we all want. We want success with little or no work. We want success without sacrifice is what we really want. And that's not how it works. In fact, that's why I put up that YouTube video, Success Takes Sacrifice. What's up, Farshad? How's it going? What's up, Torchy Burns? What's up with the Kevin Zucker? What's up? Yeah, we want money with little to no work. So tomorrow at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, David Schwartz is debating, what was his name? Etherpist? Erpersht. XRP Moon Hotkey! Let's do it. XRP Moon.
XRP Moon! XRP!
Sometimes it's like it's hard. Some people are like, I like it when you yell. Some people are like, please stop yelling. I had someone literally email me the other day and was like, dude, I love your stream, but could you please stop yelling in the stream? I was like, man, this guy wrote an email. I didn't email him back. I'm sorry. I love you. I need to email you guys back. I feel bad. I put my email up sometimes and people started emailing me, and I really like, between my day job and streaming and editing videos and trying to actually have a life, there's not a lot of time for anything else. There's not a lot of, I love you guys. I'm going to email you all back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to email everyone back because you're beautiful and I love you. And XRP moon. The hotkey has to work for that to really pop.
XRP moon!
There we go. You love XRP moon yell? All right. All right. You've been thinking about Iran a lot today, says Henrik. And the sanctions, can they use XRP to bypass the sanctions now already? I bet there are other cases also, not just in Iran. That's a really good point. And I think that's something that people aren't even considering is how much the people are like. Thank you so much, Farshad. What's up? How are you? How have you been? How are you been real busy? Thank you so much, Farshad. I appreciate it. Dude, you're good, man. You do you. You're always supportive, man. You're always supportive. I appreciate it. I don't know why the sound didn't go off. Oh, there it is.
How are you been real busy in and out of meeting, but trying to watch your show when I get a chance.
Woo! Thank you so much, Farshad. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. My man, we need a Farshad hotkey. I like Ric Flair. How about that? Woo! Woo! Or how about the bye, bye, bye? Let's give, thank you so much, Farshad. I appreciate it. Let's drop a bye, bye, bye.
Baby, bye, bye, bye.
Woo! There we go. And Henrik is saying, yeah, the Iran sanctions, I think a lot of what's happening is people realizing like there's a lot of use cases for this technology and potentially there's a lot of workarounds and there's a lot of innovation yet to happen. So you're right. I think Henrik's right. The sanctions with XRP is a use to bypass sanctions. I don't really know. I don't think they know. I think that's the thing. I don't think they even know. And the people that are in charge probably know the least. In fact, that was one of the things I saw today that was really funny on cryptocurrencies subreddit was a meme of Andreas Antonopoulos saying, I trust nerd money more than I trust the money that crashed Wall Street. Thinking of people who worked on Wall Street, like how much do you trust them? Like what do they really know? What do they know? Do they know things? Let's find out. It's great to... thank you so much.
XRP will moon next week. Bye today.
Woo! XRP will moon next week. Bye. We got to hit that hotkey now.
Baby, bye, bye, bye.
That one's so good. It just feels fresh. Justin, where have you been my whole life?
Baby, bye, bye, bye.
Farshad, thank you so much. I appreciate it. XRP will moon next week. Bye today. Baby. This is true. This is very true. With or without SIBO's announcement, I think XRP is going to moon really soon. Mainly, as we discussed earlier, the different tiers of moon for different people could be different things. We're looking at this, the price of XRP and what it means. $18 call next year. They said $18 2019. It's a pretty big gain. But again, we're under $1 right now. So even if you were to hit $1 inside of before the end of the month, and that could happen just off speculation. That could happen just off people being interested in the technology or being interested in learning about the technology, and all of a sudden they find a Kung Fu Nerd video and they're like, man, this looks really good. I like XRP. Then boom, it could hit $1 overnight. It literally could have. Referencing last month when I went fishing one day randomly and it hit 78 cents the day I'm on the lake. It could definitely moon inside of a 24-hour period. It could hit $1 in no time. And once it's at $1, I don't think it's going to come back. And that's what we saw happen with the 25-cent mark. It sat there for just a minute and then it took off. If you look at the charts, like I was looking at Binance inside of the 1-minute window and the volume's gone. There's like no volume at all. But if you look at it inside the 5-minute window on Binance, you can see that it's moving up or down, and there's definitely some volume and some movement. but you were not coming back down to 30 cents or 25 cents or anything like that. So there's definitely an opportunity here, like a beacon of opportunity, or a short window of opportunity. What'd Sophie say? Farshad is cool. Farshad's cool for sure. Bro, another one? Dude, you're too good. You're too good to me. I think my stream just froze when you put that one up. Woo, there we go.
I did place an order in for 10,000 XRP because I know what's about to happen.
Bro, Farshad, that sounds real good. That sounds real good. Yeah, 10,000 more? Dude, I'm jelly. I can only buy 1,000 at a time. But mainly I can buy 1,000 at a time because of all you guys, and I love it. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative of you. So appreciative of how much you've enabled me to join the XRP army. Thank you so much. You did place an order for 10,000 because you know it's about to happen. That's what's crazy too, is when you start really looking at, like, I know when I first started getting into crypto, I was definitely playing with smaller amounts because it felt safe. But the more you really start to see the potential of the return that happens, crypto, as I say a lot, it has a really good opportunity to take a lot of your money or give you a lot of money. And the fact that, you know, the movement happens so quick up like that, the upward trajectory is so quick. It's crazy. It's crazy. And we were just telling people a second ago that they're, where's the stats page? We were just telling people a minute ago that if you can get yourself inside the top 10% now, before next year, before next week, that's insane. You know, most people don't even hold, I think 80% of people hold less than 300. And that's because they probably, that's all they can afford. And that's great. That's great they have their hands on any. Because when you do the math, there's not enough XRP for everyone to even have 20. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Farshad, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot. You're going to buy some Bluebell Bunny ice cream, says Clara B. That sounds good. You sent me a tweet about the IMF. I'll check that out. Let's sink in a bank. Let's sink it into a bank. You want to buy a bank? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. It's good times, definitely. To he's probably in the 10%, in the 5%. Are you talking about me? Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna look at this tweet from. You sent me a tweet from the IMF. Let's look at it. IMF. Asset valuations remain stretched across several countries and regions, and underwriting standards are deteriorating. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Thank you so much. Who sent this over? What more to life? Thank you so much. This is awesome. Asset valuation remains stretched across several countries and regions, and the underwriting standards are deteriorating. Well, there you go. The stronger dollar and higher U.S. interest rates have made overseas borrowing more expensive for emerging markets, especially with lower credit ratings. This is exactly what is hard to really just kind of put into a headline and show people, but this is why XRP is going to take off, and it's going to wreak havoc and dominate everything because of the reasons that it's built, the reasons it was built. The global liquidity crisis from 10 years ago, you know, they've been suffering. They know there's a problem they need to fix. It's not by happenstance. It's not by happenstance. No. Thank you, Farshad. No. Thank you. This is awesome. Thanks also, What More, for sending it over. We looked at this, I think, the other day. There was something we found that was like the collapse of fiat, or the value of fiat collapsing over time. And even if it hits $1 tomorrow, it's still worth. Even if it hits $1 in this week, or it moons in this week, as Farshad's saying, if it moons in this week, and that, let's say the moon price is all-time high, $3. That still is going to be a good buy, and people will still be buying it. And we talk about this often, actually. People will buy it on the way up more likely than they will on the way down, which doesn't make a lot of sense from an investment standpoint, but it makes a sense from an emotional standpoint. Thinking about, yeah, they're going to buy it on the way up. $3, woo, Thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate it. The spiritual world's behind you. Thank you. Thanks, man. Bigger than Google. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else. There's no company or institution that's ever been here before that's offered this type of solution or utility, really. Wow. Farshad again. Man, thank you so much. What is up? I do own a Blue Bunny ice cream. Do buy some Blue Bunny in holidays.
I do own a Blue Bunny ice cream to buy some Blue Bunny in holidays.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Farshad. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up? What's up? BT, AG, Rocco. Satoshi asked if I've ever heard of a Mezgo. I have heard of a Mezgo, and I think that we talked about it like 6 months ago for a little bit, briefly. I think I pulled away for a long time. I pulled away from other coins, promoting other coins, primarily because I started to look at the fact that the people building XRP and the ILP really understood the technology more sufficiently than I think anyone else did, and their nature and ethos to build out the ILP made me realize, like, wow, everything is gonna fall behind XRP dominance. And so the likelihood is that some of those are building on a conceptualization of a tokenized economy built around Bitcoin or built around token specific protocols. And it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. It doesn't look like we're going to have a bunch of token specific protocols. That's not what's happening moving forward. What's happening is this big interoperable protocol layer. And so as much as I like Amezgo and I like their team and I like their concept, which I think I've looked at their concept. I think I've looked at it and I like it. As much as I like all these things, the bigger question at this point in time really comes along to the bigger questions to be asked are, will they participate in the interoperable layer, like the interledger? Will they participate in a protocol standard? And if they do, what does that change for the utility of their token? What does that change for the utility of their system? And so a lot of tokens don't even meet up with this new standard. A lot of tokens don't even meet up with this new standard of mine if they can't provide some type of utility. Looking at XRP providing dominance and the first commercial grade service inside of a digital asset, if they can't provide something or work with that, then they for me have really fallen behind relevance. That's my personal opinion about all the tokens at this point. Looking at what they provide, what do they serve, what's their utility, what's their usefulness, what's the likelihood they'll be adopted and used. XRP hits every single one of those nails in the head, and they did that by not being token specific. They did that by being not token specific in two different niche areas. Farewell, Farshad. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. They did this by being not token specific in RippleNet, like people can use RippleNet without XRP, and they did this by being not token specific in ILP. The ILP literally, the ILP literally changed the name of the game because people realized, oh snap, these guys just made basically the solution. The reason people don't want to join a token specific protocol like that is because it's continually pyramiding the value. It's very, very reluctant for commercial grade institutions to approach something like that. And the way they approach it is basically domination 101. It's like they've been playing the game their whole life, and they just started playing with some people that just started. Ah, man, you're right, Satoshi. I totally forgot. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do Miami tomorrow. I'll be in Miami. Thank you so much, Sophie. I appreciate it. If you put me on your TV, I'm pretty big. I'm pretty big. If you put me on your TV. Farshad, you do a lot. You do a lot. Every time I see you, you are always very, very kind and also very, very encouraging. And I also see you in other streams. I know you're a busy guy too. I know you're always working. I appreciate it. We're all doing our best. We're all grinding. I'm on the moon today. It's true. I'm in the moon land. I came back from the moon. I was doing yoga and dancing around like a crazy person all night. So this is definitely a moon day. Yeah, the moon is basically like a riddle. It's a secret riddle. I put the moon up because I'm trying to give you guys a sign, just like Farshad. I'm trying to give you guys a secret sign. I can't say this, but I can play a hotkey. I mean, the hotkey pretty much says it. The hotkey pretty much says it all. Hotkey says it all. So yeah, the cost, the problem too, I think that a lot of people are experiencing, especially people maybe that are reluctant to jump in because they're expecting a further price drop. The biggest problem is that, as we explained, the price movement of XRP is so paired to BTC right now. We don't really know what BTC is doing. We do know that at some point, all those NDAs that we're thinking about, all those hidden volume corridors, they're going to get released to the public. There's going to be a massive adoption wave. There's going to be a bunch of institutions jumping in at the same time because that's part of the agreement. And we're going to be literally twiddling our thumbs, wondering, like, why did I not buy more after it goes up? It's funny how we do that to ourselves. It's funny how we're like, oh, man, I'm going to wait for it to go down, and it goes up, and you buy more. So I was thinking about that the other day. You see that happen a lot. People buy when it's going up. They buy as it's headed up for some reason. It's an emotional indicator to them that it's a good time to buy instead of when it's going down. That's pretty much what we got to do. It took us about 2 hours to get through this, to get all this information out to you guys. 2-hour Sunday live stream. Thank you so much for everyone for supporting, for sending tweets, for sending me some news and articles. Those of you that dropped memes and those of you that dropped news in the Kung Fu Nerds subreddit. We will be running through an RMR and getting all that stuff done. Let me know if you guys haven't already watched the fake moon vid. We put that up in the link. And also we put up that how many XRP to be a millionaire vid in the link. The reference for that really comes from Galgatron's blog. And we have that linked in as well. Really just looking at the ledger exposed stats from Wheats' page combined with the how many XRP you would need to, be at a certain position. So there we go. It's beautiful to see you all. You gotta go. You gotta do your mantra. Farewell. I know it's 2 hours. It's too crazy. Yeah, don't squabble over a few cents. Exactly. No, cheers. Thank you so much, everyone. We got this new setup. We got this new mic arm here. We got the new background. Let's see if we can get this right and not mess up this switch over. Yeah, we got this new setup, so we're hanging out, and we'll be in Miami tomorrow chatting with the peoples. We got these new microphones, these sweet new microphones, so we'll get downtown and talk to some peoples about XRP. You guys were like, hey man, you said XRP, you didn't ask them about Ripple, so we'll be sure to be specific and ask them about both. It means a lot. I appreciate you all. You're all beautiful and amazing. Don't forget to get all the things that I have in the description. Use the links. Also check out the subreddit. There's memes in there. And the guy that makes the beats, the intro and outro beats, Gertie Beats, he's also got links in the description. So it means a lot. I appreciate you all. You're beautiful and amazing just how you are. Do something nice for yourself today. It's Sunday. Drink a lot of water, and I'll see you next time.
Brought to you by